No matter how much we try, how much we have the focus before us, at one time or the other, we fail. We are weak, maybe we get drained, and we get drifted away from that right focus. Now keep this in mind in connection to today's first reading. St. Paul says, you were away, you were drifted away, estranged, and with hostile intent, with all that was wrong, with all the evil behavior. And he says, now Christ died in order to make us pure, in order to take all that which I mentioned before, evil, hostile intent, evil behavior, estrangement, or like that drifting away from God. He died in order to bring you back, in order to make you faultless, to keep yourself pure, or to restore back that image of God in you. He died to change the situation. Now, how much it has changed us. I know we practice faith. We approach church. We do pray. But how much this Christ's death you think has changed your life? What if Christ didn't die? What would you do what you are not doing now? What would have been your life? And now think of this present reality. He has died. He has given up his life for your sake. So what's new? What difference it would have been before Christ's death if you were existing that time, or if Christ did not die until 2015? What would have changed? So is there something, some difference you have at this moment, which is necessarily because of the death of Christ? To understand this little more, the second part which Paul expresses, I would give this crude example. Now there are two teams usually which plays against the other. One team wins, the other team loses. Now they both exist, but there is one which wins, have this victory, and the other one is defeated. So St. Paul is saying the evil is defeated with the death of Christ. It still exists. And it's unto us to choose evil or good, evil or God. You can choose whichever you want. But which one do you usually choose? Do you feel faultless, reconciled, brought back to God? Do you choose the winning team? If you become part of their fan base, you have the name. They have the power, and that is being passed on to you. You have all those benefits. It's not because you have played the game, but because you have affiliated yourself to this winning team. Whom you have affiliated to, God or evil? How do you choose your actions? I know we can't avoid everything, all the bad actions, all the faults. But whenever there is a time to decide, which one do you take up? To be faulty or to be faultless? It's unto you. If you are willing, God is ready to give you all the grace required to be faultless. He has in store for you all that is required. But it all depends on your choice. If you are for God, He's for you. If you are for evil, He won't interfere with your life.